Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my video. Today I have this cute little tutorial on a box. It has 3 drawers in it and it's real simple, easy to make. The paper I used on this one here, on both these boxes, were from Authentique, and it's their beloved line. I got this paper from countrycraftcreations.com. We have a craftology box that we buy, and it comes with all this fabulous paper. It comes with stickers and stuff. So I did this box in 2 different ways. So this one has the top here closed off, so you can maybe stick something small in here, whatever. So that's that one. And then this one I did differently. I paper clipped it up here, and then I opened it up, left this open, and you could put a little sentiment here. This paper line came with some stickers. So I just took this sticker here, which was this one, and I just took my paper cutter and cut the little oval or the circles off the ends, and put it on here. And then for these ones I took 2 little stickers that were on here, and I may stick these little hearts here on this one, but maybe just on one, and then you can write a sentiment for yourself on the other one for somebody. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of these for the guy in your life. So what I did is I'm going to do it in brown paper. I printed off some manly looking paper for this one, for the outside of the boxes, and then I cut out some gears for the outside of the boxes, and that's for the sides. And then I have these individual pieces. This one here I'm going to glue probably about 6 of them together, and that's going to be my little hanging piece right here to give it something different. And then for my drawer knobs here, I'm going to take about 5 or 6 of these different cogs or gears, whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to place them on top of here. Might need to do a little bit more, but for now I'm going to do 5 or 6, and I'm going to place the different ones on top of these boxes. So I thought that was pretty cool because it'll kind of bring up here. And then I have a gray. That one might be a little too dark. And then I have a brown. So we'll get with those, and if I have to make the gray ones, I'll find some gray ink and ink them up a little bit more. So with that being said, we're going to get started. This one here, the paper that I got for this one, I printed on my printer, and I got it from Crafter's Companion, the CD that I got with that, so I printed that out. So what we're going to do first is you're going to need 3 sheets of 5 by 5. They're going to get scored 1 inch all around. Then you're going to have 3 pieces that are 4 1/16 by 5. And what you're going to do is you're going to score 1 inch on each side. So you're going to score 1 on the 1 inch on the 4 1/16 side, and then 2 on the 5 inch side. So you're going to need 3 of those. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of 3 1/16 by 11. And that's going to be for the outside of this box. And then for your mats, you're going to need 5 pieces at 7/8 by 2 7/8, 2 pieces at 3 2 7/8, 2 pieces at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. Actually, that's 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then 1 piece at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So those are your, I will have the descriptions and a tutorial, written tutorial on my blog. So once that's all done, and I may have it on my Facebook page also. So check both of those out. And then, of course, this tutorial. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our boxes here. So we're going to get our score. I don't know where it went to now. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're going to do 1 inch on each side. All the way around. Okay, I'm going to score this other one. So you're going to need 3 of these. And the paper size is 5 by 5. And then you're going to score 1 inch all the way around on all 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take and cut 1 corner up to the first score line. And then you're going to notch your tabs so they look like that. Spin it around, cut to the score line, and then notch your tab. The reason why I notch both sides is because when you put it inside the book or inside the box, it's not going to interfere with your top or your bottom. So it keeps them away from the score line, and it keeps away from your top. So we got this one, then we're going to spin it around. And I'm spinning them around every time so they're not all on the same one. So this way they each side has one of these little things. So spin it around, cut up to the score line, notch your tab, set that off to the side. Then we're going to do the same thing with this one. Cut to the score line, notch your tab, spin, cut to the score line, notch your tab, spin around, cut to the score line, notch your tab, spin around, cut to the score line, notch your tab. Alright, so now you got all 3 of those done. Clean up this little mess here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold on all your score lines. Okay. What I would do is I would burnish these. This way you know that they're flat and they're not going to cause any excess bulk. So just fold your score lines and burnish. Making sure you get all 4 sides. Then you're going to do the same for this one. You're going to score and burnish, or fold and burnish all 4 sides. Alright. Now what you're going to do is you're going to apply tape, glue, whatever you got, whatever you want to do. I'm using the tape on this one because I don't want to wait for the glue to dry. Put enough tape on it so you know that your piece is not going to fall apart, your drawer. Okay, so we're going to take all that off. Now you're going to line them up and attach them, making sure that they're flush with that other side part. Alright, now you got one done or two done. I already had one done. Alright, now you're going to take this one all together. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to flush it up to the top. And now you have your boxes. So you should have 3 of those. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pieces that are 4 1/16 by 5. Those are going to be for the inside of your box, and they're going to go inside here. So to keep your boxes together, or so they slide a little easier. How's that? But we're not making these bottom sections because I feel they make them too thick and the drawers don't want to come out. So that's what we're going to do instead. We're going to make this piece here. These are 4 1/16 by 5. And what you're going to do is you're going to score on 3 sides. So the 4/16 side, you're going to score at 1 inch. And then the 2 5-inch sides, or the 5-inch side, you're going to score 1 inch on both sides. Okay? And take your next one and do the same thing. So 4 1/4, you're going to do 1 inch. 5-inch, you're going to do 1 inch on each side. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to cut on the 5-inch side just to that first score line. And I would do the same thing, notch your corners on your tabs so that way it doesn't interfere with anything. Now the reason why I did this way was because in my original boxes I have this piece of paper that's here. Well, you can still see these pieces here. So what I'm doing is I'm making this little piece, and what's going to happen is it's going to go in the back side like this. So that way now it doesn't show anything of your drawer at all. And then your drawer, because we're not putting that bottom on it, your drawer is going to slide in and out a little bit more easier than this way, because now you don't have all that excess. Alright, so we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do this one. So we're going to notch our corners, cut that one, and we're going to notch the corners. And I'm putting them towards the back side of the tabs that connect to the back side, because if you put them towards these sides here, they're going, your drawer is going to get caught. Whereas at least this way, your drawer is not going to get caught. Okay? So now you got those done. So these ones are 5 by 4 1/16. On the 4 1/16, you're going to score at 1 inch. On the 5-inch side, you're going to score at 1 inch. And then on the 5-inch side, you're going to cut the 2 tabs, and then you're going to notch your tabs. Okay, so you're going to do that 3 times. Now what you can do is take this and you can apply tape or glue to your pieces. Yep, outside. So they're going on the inside. attach those there, making sure that they're even with your piece. Okay, then you're going to attach this one. Sorry guys. Okay, so now you have a piece that looks just like this. You're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, put that one there, and then put this one there. And you're going to do your last one. Maybe we'll go back to this way. Alright, now you're going to put your tab inside, making sure that there's no tape or glue on the inside portion of it, because that way your drawer doesn't get stuck. Put that there, and then put that one there. Okay, so now we have 3 of those, which are going to go inside. Now you're going to take your 2 pieces that are 3.5 or 3 1/16 by 11. What you're going to want to do is you're going to put tape on your one piece here, and you're going to put it on top of this piece here. So I think I'm going to use glue for that one, because it's on the outside of the box, so it's not really going to matter. Okay, so apply the glue on the one side, and then you're going to place it nope, that did it wrong too. Trying to figure out how I said I was going to do this. Alright, so this is going to be 3. How do we want to do this? I think I'm going to score at 1 inch. And then I'm going to bring this down a little bit, and we're going to score at 3. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. So now I can start my thing at the bottom of this line. So what I did is I scored at 1 inch, and then I scored at 3, and so it'll actually be 1 inch and 4 1/16. So not quite 1 1/8 or 4 1/8. So 1 inch and 4 1/16. Then I'm going to apply my cover here right above that line, making sure I'm not covering it because I want that to be the bottom. So what you can do is fold this over and take this and apply it right down to the bottom, making sure that it's even. Even it out. There we go. So now you have this piece here. So this is going to go on the bottom, and then this will fold over, or we'll cut it, one of the two. Alright, so now you're going to take your next piece. Told you guys this is going to be different than what I made that one with, so both of those. Okay, so we're going to apply some glue. A nice generous amount of glue because you want it to stay. Okay, and then you're going to place this one right on top of the last one. Just making sure that it touches the last one. You want it just barely touching. You don't want it to go underneath the piece. And then you're going to apply that, and then you're going to let it sit. Now you're going to take your third piece, and we're going to apply this one right here. So, third piece. Apply some glue. And, oh, I applied it to the wrong side. So we're going to apply this glue on this side, not the back side. I guess I'll have to put paper on it now. That's okay. I can cut out another piece. Alright. So the third piece will go on top of this one. Just touching it. You don't want it to go underneath it or anything. You want it just barely touching. So now you have three pieces that look just like this. Because now when you get this other piece on, it'll go that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this inch off. So 8.5 by 11, so we're going to do a 10. Okay, so this will go right here when we get the other piece on. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to put our piece on, and then we're going to attach them to these pieces here. So we're going to attach some glue. I'm actually going to tape it, I think. It'll be faster. I'll just glue the other pieces. Alright, so we're going to make sure we have enough glue all the way around this piece. So we want to make sure that it stays in place. Okay, alright. So we got our tape on there. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to apply it to this piece. You want to make sure that you don't get it past that score mark. And alright, so now we have that piece on. I'm going to score this right there where my piece is at. Okay, and then I'm going to fold that over. Now you have a secured bottom on this bottom piece. Now we're going to take these and we're going to glue them onto this one. Okay, so we're going to apply, I'm just going to apply glue to all three and try to do one at a time. Let's see how that works. So we got one. We got two. And we got three. Okay. So we're going to do the first one. Hold it down. And then we're going to apply it to this one. And we're going to take our second one. We're going to bring it down. We're going to apply it to that side. And then we're going to bring the third one down. So now you have all three boxes connected to your connected to your frame. Okay? And I'm going to get paper and I'll cover this up in the back section here. All right. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to, let's see, we'll do it at the 6-inch mark. Let's see, making sure that that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one, we're going to score right along the box. At the 6, well, I'm doing it at the 6-inch. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to make a score mark just above that line where that box sits. So now I have a score mark just above this line right here. So I'm going to bend that backwards so I can work it into where I need it to go. And then from the 6-inch, I'm going to score, or wherever it's at, I'm going to score 2 inches from that mark. So it's going to give me at 4, and then at 4 again. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a score mark on this outside flap, just right above this box here. And then you're going to do score over 2 inches, and then you're going to cut off 1 inch from this side. So I'm going to put my paper on the 1 inch, my score mark on the 1 inch, and I'm going to cut that off. Okay? And I'm going to flip it over, put my score mark on the 1 inch, and then I'm going to cut that off. So what I did, just to recap, is I took my piece of paper and I scored it at 3 1/16. Then I applied glue to my 3 pieces and I glued them on top of one another on this piece right here. Once I got these pieces on, I took my other piece, I lined it up with the score mark down here on the bottom, and then I made a score mark just right after the boxes. So then I glued those pieces all on, so it makes them even. And then what I did is I went and made a score mark on both sides, just right above the box. I went over 2 inches, scored another line, and then I placed my score line on the 1 inch mark and I cut off. So now the piece will look like this. So that will be your piece. This is my vor. So now that works out better. It's not so cramped. Okay. Burnish those in a little bit so that way they'll stay in. This one's not seating properly on this other one here. Okay, so we got that one. Now we're going to redo this one. Alright. That looks better. Alright. So now we still have this. And this piece is going to go like this. Okay? And I'll probably apply a little bit more glue to this one here to keep them together a little bit better. Okay. attach that back on. Put a little bit of glue on this one. I will let this set just a little bit so that way it gets the glue, it has time to set up. So while that's setting up, we're going to take one piece, this piece here, we're going to stick it in the middle because we're just going to cover this up. So no need to have that piece there. So we're going to take our tape. We're going to apply tape all the way around, or glue, whichever one you decide you want to use. And then we're going to place this in the middle of this piece right here. All right. Making sure that it's even. All right. So now we got that piece. This piece I'm going to apply more tape on because we're just covering that up. And we're going to attach it together. All right. So now your piece is pretty much done on that one. You got your drawers here. They open a little bit more smoother. Okay. So now we have that. Now we're going to take our pieces for the front of our drawers. We're going to apply tape. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the drawer. Alright, so now we have that one on. I'm going to do the second one. Alright, and then we're going to apply this one on top of this one. Okay, then we have our second one, our last one, third one, sorry. We're going to apply that one to the third one. So we're going to take this drawer out a little bit. Alright, so now we have our top front of our drawers done. Now we're going to work on the sides. So these are 3 by 2. So since that's going to go there, we're going to leave it there like that. Alright, so now we're going to apply tape. On this piece. We're going to put it on here. Going to do the other side. Actually, this is going to go in the back. We're going to put the other one up in the front. The cogs and whatnot. Okay. Now we're going to take our 2 pieces that go here and here. We're going to apply some tape. Place it on our box. Take our next piece. apply it to this piece on this side. Alright, so now you have that piece and you have your front piece. You got your piece in here done. Now we're going to do these two pieces here. So we're going to apply tape. And we're going to apply it to this piece here. Just readjusting my page here because it was a little off. So I'm going to apply that on here. Apply some tape onto this other side. And we're going to apply it onto this one. Okay, so now all your pieces are all done. They're all decorated, and I am going to cut one out for this back piece here. Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to continue finishing up this box. We're going to apply some glue. I did cut out a piece for this back portion here. It is going to be 2 7/8 by 3. And then you're just going to apply some tape. So 2 7/8 by 3. And I'm just going to apply that right there on the back side. Okay, so now everything's done. Now what I went on ahead and did while I was off camera is I went on ahead and attached all my cogs or gears and whatnot to this piece here. So now it's just deciding how I want to put it. Let's see. That's going to go there. And then we're going to put that one there. So I figured out we're going to put one there and then one there. So I'm going to apply some glossy accents. I did use glossy accents around here just to, since it was a thinner bottle, because my Fabri-Tac there does not have a thin nozzle. So we're going to apply that on there. And I'm going to take this. That's the front. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it right there on top of this. Okay. Then I'm going to flip it over. And then we're going to take this one. That's in the front. So we're going to take this one, we're going to apply it this way. So kind of the same direction. We'll apply some glossy accents around. Apply that on there. Well, let's put a little bit more right there. Okay. Now we're going to apply this. That's the front side. That's back side. Alright. So now we're going to apply this right here. So now we have a manly looking box. So now I'm going to take 3 of my pieces. So we're going to do a brown. I'm going to do a gray. And I'm going to do a black. And I'm going to make a couple more of these to put on top. Just because I want a bigger handle. So apply some glossy accents. And you want to make sure you get a pretty good generous amount of glue on there because you don't want them coming off as you're pulling on them. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to apply it right there. Close that back up. Take out the middle one. Apply the gray. So apply some glossy accents around it. Then I want to take this and I want to apply that in the middle. Alright. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to leave these out. And I'm going to attach a little clippy on top of these for now. Till I get the other ones done. Making sure that they're in the same spot. Oops. There we go. I'm going to attach that one onto there. And then I'm going to take my third one. And I'm going to attach it onto, make sure it's got enough glue on it. And then make sure that it's in the same spot as that one. And I'm going to attach a clippy on it. Okay, so now those are drying. Now what I want to do is I want to add, let's see, I'm going to put this one on the back side. So this one's going to go here on this back side. I'm going to apply some glossy accents. Oh, I don't know where my other one went to. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this one is going to go here on this back side. So there. And then I'm going to apply some baker's twine because I'm going to poke me a hole. Poke a hole in there. And I'm going to apply my twine. Try to apply my twine in the hole. And because it won't go that way, we're going to make it go. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to shove it inside there. Nope, that's not working. Where's my hole puncher? Alright, we're going to take this little hole puncher here and we're going to punch a hole in it. Because it won't let me get that one out. So we're going to open that up a little bit. So I can get this one in here. Alright, now we got a hole. Now I'm going to take my baker's twine and I'm going to apply that. Let's get a different piece. One that's not all jacked up on the end. Alright, we're going to take that. We're going to apply it in there. We're going to cut us a little piece off. And then I'm going to attach my piece here. Alright, then we're going to tie it. Making sure that it can come down a little bit. Alright, and then I'm just going to tie a knot in it because it's for a guy. They're not really looking into having bows. So we're just going to tie a knot and we're going to cut that off. Alright, and then this one can hang down. There we go. So it's kind of cute. Alright, so now we're going to put our drawers back in. First one. Second one. And the third one. Alright. I may put more cogs or gears on it, but there is a manly box for you to make. So it doesn't have to be all girly. And these are big enough that they can just pull them up. So that will work. So I hope you guys like it. I know the video is kind of messed up in the first one when I got this together, but I will have directions to everything on my Facebook or on my blog. So I hope you enjoy it, and thanks guys. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Have a good day.